Okay. Let's get started. Whew. Did we love the silence for like 3 minutes? My Spotify hasn't been working on my laptop today. The application is not working, so we just got wonderful silence, which I'm sure everyone was super happy about. Oh. Where am I? Okay. Okay, I should have enough to go get my dog. Oh, cool. Yeah, the blood fossil. Oh my gosh. Laptop. Laptop, I believe in you. Maybe not that much, but I do believe in you. Okay. I wish I knew I was making my laptop, like, be like this. Because I'm not asking it for much. Just asking it to exist at this point. And it's just like, it's too hard. It's too hard. I can't do it. It's too hard. Hi, Taurus. How are you? Getting my laptop to work today was a trial and a half. Oh my gosh. Okay, because, like, my dad decided to watch a movie and, like, on the TV that I normally use to, like, have my streaming set up. So, like, the game I was originally going to play, so I was originally going to play more Sonic. So that was immediately out the window, because, like, since that TV was out, and I'm pretty sure my brother's playing on the other TV, and, like, I can't go upstairs because I'm pretty sure the rest of my family will kill me. So I'm in my brother's room, so it's just me and my laptop. So I'm like, okay, so we had to change the game we're playing, and then I had to move all of my shit because my dad decided to watch a movie because he's like, oh, you interrupted the movie I was watching on Sunday. Even though we had, like, the whole day to watch the movie, so... But whatever. That's a small... Anyway, it's a personal gripe, whatever. And he also had yesterday, he could have watched the rest of it too. Like, he has so much more free time than me that he could have watched that stupid fucking movie. Like, I get he can't watch it at work, but, like, he had literally the entire day on Saturday. He had the entire day on Sunday. He knows when I'm down here. I'm literally down here the same 3 days a week for, like, a specified amount of time. It's not like I changed my habits. I'm a very habit-oriented person. Anyway. Ugh, so I'm a little miffed. then I had to move all my streaming stuff into my brother's room. And then, since his TV doesn't work with like my capture card, I couldn't do any of like I can't do like my Switch games. So I had to like switch the game I was playing. And then, for some reason, my like laptop didn't want to connect to my Wi-Fi. And then I had to do like a whole bunch of troubleshooting to get my laptop to connect to my stupid Wi-Fi. And then by the time I got it to finally to connect to the Wi-Fi, I had to like go ask my dad for the stupid Wi-Fi password because apparently somewhere in the troubleshooting it like reset the like Wi-Fi network memory, so it no longer had the memory for the Wi-Fi password. It was just like a whole bunch of things. Like it wasn't really that much, but like in like back to back, I was just like slightly irritated. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you. I appreciate them. It was just a irritating series of events. It's okay. We got it done. Ugh. And now my cat keeps putting her feet underneath the door. And she's upset at me because I won't let her in. Mimkabus? Ooh, I don't know who Mimkabus is. I feel like the name is like vaguely familiar. I've probably like heard of them before. I'm just really... The thing is the thing you should know about me is that I'm very terrible with names. And it's cool if you're just popping in to say hi. I had to do so much troubleshooting on my laptop because, oh my goodness. And with my luck, because I'm playing Fossil Fighters, like, it's probably lagging a little bit because I had to, like, move my laptop and then we were troubleshooting the Wi-Fi because my laptop didn't want to connect to the stupid Wi-Fi. And then I'm in my brother's room and then, like, the thing is that it's in the basement and it's in, like, the deepest part of the basement because there's like no windows. And the thing is that like it's like the one place in the house that has like it's like the weirdest part in the house to like connect to Wi-Fi. So like sometimes it'll connect really well and then other times it like has a lot of trouble connecting. And my dad's just like, that doesn't make any sense because the Wi-Fi router's like right by his room. Like, I probably would know them if I looked at them. Like, I probably would know them if I looked at them. I'm just really terrible with names, is the thing. Like, if I heard their voice, I would be like, oh, like, I recognize that voice. I'm just, like, horrific with names. Like, absolutely. Oh, they look like a wild... One second. Now I gotta look up. Because I probably know what they... I'm pretty sure I know what they look like. One second. Now I gotta look them up, because... Them! Okay, yes, I know Mimkibus. Never mind. I do know this person. They do... And you're so right, they do look like a wild berry Pop-Tart. I was like, I'm very terrible with names. I'm literally the worst with names. But then I looked at them and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. No, never mind. I do know this person. Now I'm going to have to look up Takahata's 101. One second. I'm so bad with names. Oh, him. Yeah. I'm also terribly bad with... I'm very terrible with, like, faces, too. But I'm better with faces than I am with names, which is wild. Was the PB Jelly to baseball pixelation, but berry Pop-Tart colors. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, his colors are different now. I didn't realize that the colors changed depending on which body part you gave him. See, because when you give him the head one. Okay, yeah. He's purple. Look at him. He's purple. I have a purple dog. Oh my god, that's so cool. But yeah, oh my gosh. He has Mim colors. Literally, we were talking about Mim, and it was just like, I could do that. I could do wild blueberry coloring. Because when I remember when I gave him like the head, he had like literally like piss colors, and I was like, I don't know if I like the piss coloration. I like the Mim coloration better. This is definitely an upgrade. No, I did not give the dinosaur dog a head. I did not give him a head. Do not put words in my mouth. Or anything else for that matter. So no head? Oh my gosh. If the game's going slow for you, it is also going slow for me. It is not. That is totally my computer. Don't worry about it. Breaks my skateboard. It's okay. Oh my gosh. It did start out looking a little bit like a dick. You're so right. It was just an unfortunate series of events for me. I can't escape the penis allegations. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I was on Snapchat this morning, and there was a filter that that I sent to Ollie because it literally made me laugh so hard, and it almost made me like late to work, cause like I didn't start my car because like I was laughing at this filter, and obviously I wasn't gonna start driving until like, I was. I am hereby accused in this court of the crime of penises. How do I plead? Well, at this moment, guilty, because I'm going to talk about a filter on Snapchat that said that I was part of the 2 centimeter long gang. Oh my god, I wonder if I could find it. It literally was making me laugh so hard this morning. I literally was almost late to work because I wasn't about to start driving until I sent it to Ollie. I did not mean to open that. Oops. Yeah, it literally has got the 2 centimeter gang Snapchat filter, and I literally was laughing so hard I started crying when I was in my car, in my like driveway this morning. I was like, I can't put my car out of park right now. I have to, like, I was like, it's too funny. I would like to plead, innocent to, peni crimes though. Besides that, I am guilty of that crime. Any other crimes though, I am 100% innocent of though. I plead innocent. I plead not guilty. I have not done anything else. That dinosaur, I've never met him before. I only I only hammered him and drilled him out of the fossil he was in and then revived him. I still plead not guilty. um that has nothing to do with the court of penises. That is a completely different crime. I plead guilty to child kidnapping, of which I have done many times. But I plead not guilty to the crime of penises, okay? I plead not guilty. And I will plead not guilty until the cows come home, okay? You will never catch this girl slipping, okay? I did nothing. I did nothing. Man, I can't wait to play Sonic Frontiers again and kidnap more children. And also actually like play more of the story mode, but mostly to kidnap more children. Especially the special babies. Maybe there'll be a maybe I can't wait to find out if like the other special babies are like if they have different costumes. I hope there's like different ones and not just like all of them are like pirate babies. I hope there's like a superhero baby or like I can't even think of what else there would be, but I hope it's not just pirate babies. Not that that would be disappointing, but like it would fill my heart with joy for them to be in several different costumes. I am just digging a further grave for myself, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. Laptop. Please, for the love of all that is holy, I am asking you to play one game which does not take very much computing power. Please. I promise you it is not Twitch that is lagging. It is literally just that my laptop cannot handle to play this game. It's like we can't do it. There's too many pixels. Cough. Tars, I mean, I just got back, but I'll admit to liking the Taurus! Taurus! Oh, yes. The first message that's on there means that you are officially like a founder for the channel, which means that as long as you are buying a subscription for the channel, it means that you'll get that little fancy badge, which means that you are one of the first 10 people that subscribe to the channel. So it just means that like your subscriber button will be fancy. It's just a little cosmetic thing. Oh my gosh, laptop. I swear you can handle playing this game. You're okay. Oh, you just saw the message about penis? Yeah. Yeah, I believe you're right. Associate, it's the first 10, and then if I ever get partner, it's the first 20. I think right now, obviously I'm nowhere near getting, like, the followers or viewers for that, so I'm not worried about that. But like right now, I think I'm like just under the amount of like streaming I would need to do, because I think I would need to stream like slightly more often for that. But that'll probably be something I would worry about in the future if that was something I would want to pursue. But yeah, it's the three of you, my three number one cheerleaders who I appreciate. um I think I will give it to Triceratops. You will get a body. I'm hiding a body in Triceratops. Don't worry about it. But yeah, for now I'm happy with like my streaming schedule. Especially, ooh, she's green and pink. Those are some nice colors on you, ma'am. Ooh. Ooh. Woo. But yeah, but despite my laptop being like, I can't handle this game. Other than that, it seems to be going pretty okay. You got last place? Oh no. Honestly, I've only played Jackbox a couple of times. The one I remember the most is the I always forget the name of it, but it's the murder trivia hotel game. And I always love that one, but I'm really terrible at it because I'm actually pretty terrible at trivia. But I love it. So don't worry. I would also, if I ever got Jackbox to play for stream, I would probably be getting last every single time. And I would be like, who does this streamer think she is? Playing Jackbox games. Jackbox games can be so fun though. Although I guess it kind of depends on which game you're playing and like who you're playing with. Oh, I am a Stegosaurus. I think I had one more gem I could clean. Yes, I did. Jewel rock, jewel rock. See, I'm just terrible when it comes to like quizzes and stuff and trivia. I'm just my problem is that it doesn't matter if I'm good with the subject matter. I'm really bad about second guessing myself because I'm like, I swear I know the answer to this, and then I'm like, wait, do I really know the answer to this? And half the time I was right the first time, but then I second guessed myself and changed my answer. Like, I don't remember how we did it, but we did it. Man, I feel bad because, like, okay, my cats keep, like, putting their paws underneath the door because I'm in my brother's room, which is probably also why the internet's. Well, actually, the internet seems to be pretty stable right now, which, knocking on me, that it stays that way. But I can't let them into my brother's room right now because, like, they're coming home for Thanksgiving soon. And my mom had to, like, clean it because apparently my cats were, like, peeing down here because someone left the doors open. And they're like, oh, cool, it's an unused space. And it's, like, dirty and musty, so we're going to pee down here. Which was really cool. And so my mom was like, keep the doors closed because I want it to be nice for when your brothers come in here, so I can't, like, let the cats roam around in here. And Ellie keeps, like, morosely meowing at me through the door. And I can't let her in. It's a sad day. It's a sad day to be a parent around here. Well, I can't buy that neither. I will stay strong because I don't want to get yelled at by my mom. Well, I can't buy none of those. I'm not gonna do the gentle parenting thing. I have the door closed. She's not gonna come in. She can't come in. She's not allowed in here. Like, I want her in here because she's cute, but she's not allowed in here. I need to put my purple dog on my team. I forgot I had named my Tova Kofefe. That's so funny. Okay, well, I should put him here. Okay, I should also name him. Get your fucking dog, bitch. He don't bite. Yes, you do. I have the perfect name. Perfect. No one will ever be... No one can ever be terrified of a dog named Miso Soup. Especially if he's purple. You... Maybe I should reconsider. You would drink purple miso soup, wouldn't you? Especially if it was made for you oh so lovingly. Okay. Do I have... I don't think I have everyone's body parts. But do I really care about giving everyone's body parts? Is that the thing we're really going to be hung up on about this time around? Well, that's how murder happens. Okay, I said it was made for you lovingly, not murderously. So, maybe rethink that? What if I made you miso soup that was purple? Huh? Would you refuse to eat that miso soup, even if I cried? Even if I made the saddest, most wettest looking face at you because you hurt my heart because you would not eat the soup I made for you. The electric sheep degenerate. Should I be worried that I considered being called a degenerate a compliment? I don't have the guts to kill you. Also, I'm gonna be honest, if it was not in this day and age. Good to know. Good to know. I was like, what does that say about me that I'm considering being called a degenerate a compliment? I'm probably fine. Alright, apparently I missed Stego's stupid arm. It says that you're Gen Z. A very, very elderly Gen Z, but a Gen Z nonetheless. I'm like one of the very first Gen Zers, so we are in fact the elders of the Gen Z generation. Because we're not that like weird gray area where like, yeah, I think I'm technically a zillennial because like I was born in 2001 in that weird like, because technically in between I think it was, I want to say 2000 to like, it was like 98. It was like 98 to like 2004 or something. Like they didn't technically. Because they were like, because I don't think Gen Z, I don't think they started counting. Because I don't think they counted Gen Z until after 2004. But then they stopped counting millennials somewhere around like, because I thought they only counted millennials up until like 98 or 99. Like I only thought millennials were counted as like 90s kids. That was like the whole point. So like, I don't know. I just know for sure that I'm definitely not a millennial, but like I was in like the weird gray area where like they like only half the time they counted 2001 in like Gen Z. So I'm like one of those weird zillennials. Yeah. I don't know. People born out of the year 2000? Those don't exist. I guess I don't exist then. Okay, so you're considered zillennial if you were born 1998 to 2003. Okay, so that's what I thought, because I thought that, because I think that's what I said. Because I was like, somewhere around like, because I think that's what I was saying, like somewhere around 1998, 1999. So like, yeah, so I was like, yeah, I think that's what I was saying, like around like, because like millennial ended around 1998, 1999. I got another butt fossil, hell yeah, brother. I like that they call them wonder fossils. And then millennial or Gen Z started around 2004. Isn't that so funny? It's so weird. So that means technically, me and one of my other siblings are zillennials, and then 3 of my siblings are Gen Zers. That's fucking crazy, dude. A zillennial is the tail end of millennial and the beginning of Gen Z. You were born in 97. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Miso soup. Bite him. My dog do fucking bite, though. Yeah, it's true. Cause I know, like, when, cause they keep, like, shifting around dates and stuff about, like, when a generation ends and what one starts. Cause, like, I don't know. Doesn't, yeah, it's just weird. I like my purple doggy. My attack dog. My good attack dog miso soup. I don't know. I just know I'm definitely not Gen Alpha. Which I don't know. I thought it was a little weird that they jumped from Gen Z and then went to Gen Alpha. Like, I guess I can see, because, like, obviously they ran out of, like, I guess they technically ran out of alphabetical letters, but they could have done, like, Generation AA. Hi, UFO. How are you doing? We're just talking about, Does that mean I'm possibly a boomer? Yes. I am definitely a baby boomer. Sure, boomer. Do I remember? Let me see. Let me go just look up what the VIP badge gives, because I do not remember off the top of my head. Okay, so you can chat without being affected by slow, sub only, or followers only modes, and you can chat without being affected by rate limits. And then you also get a little diamond by your name. Oh, I guess I should wait for the ad break before explaining. Oops. I'll explain it again when the ad break's over. Don't worry. Beak strike. Melancholy, aren't you already the chief of yourself? Oh, excuse me. I burped right into my mic right there. I'm so sorry. Okay. So for UFO who was asking, VIP lets you chat without being affected by slow mode, sub only, or followers only modes. It allows you to chat without being affected by rate limits, and it allows you to post links in chat even when links are disabled. So basically, it gives you like special privileges. And it also gives you like a little special diamond by your name. And I think, unless I just like dreamed about doing that, because that has happened before, I think I also added the chat ordained ban words, which means that we do now have a official Google Doc that is in the Discord that should be titled chat ordained ban words, which are now related to, you outsource that to your boss, your parents, your friends, and your cat. Obviously, your cat is number one on that list. And that means that when so that means that doc, whenever you cash in those points, although I might also edit the point amounts. Those were just like the starting amounts I decided to use. I might lower them depending on how I'm feeling. I just wanted to have those be the starting amounts just to like put them in there. But basically, you can, if you find a word that's annoying, or you want to mess with other people or whatever, you can cash in, add a chat ordained ban word to the list, to the Google, and I will add it to the Google Doc, and that means that it will be now added to our ban word list. And if you decide that like, hey, I want that word back, you can use your friendship points, you can remove a chat ordained ban word, and then get that word back. Of course, those words will only apply to the words that are on that Google Doc. Of course, that means that you will not be able to use those chat points for any of the ones that we have used separately. So like me, Ollie, or Rascal, I've used as like separate words for like personal, like other words for the channel that like we have decided that we don't want to see on our channel. But like for silly words for that specific Google Doc, you're allowed to put so I put them on there. Those were just like the starting ones. I'm honestly probably going to like put it down to like put it down a little bit. I'm honestly thinking about putting them down to even like 15,000, maybe even 10,000. I honestly just put them at that much because like I honestly was just wanting to like get them in there. But there's nothing yet. I honestly might even be willing to go like lower to like make it, because honestly this is like a way for you guys to have like PvP moments of like messing with each other. So I'm honestly willing to go as low as like 8,000 with like the friendship points. But with like the chat ordained ban words, like those points will only work with the okay, yeah. So like okay. So the VIP and free sub I don't think are too expensive. Okay, good to know. Yeah. So I honestly I'm willing to edit the amounts for the chat ordained ban words. I mostly was just I was just trying to get them on there just to so do you think like moving them down to like 10,000 would be a better amount for the, or like the ban words would be better? Because I'm thinking that might be a better amount for those ones, and I'm willing to move them down to that much if you guys think that would be a more fair amount. I was mostly just like trying to get them on there, and literally just put like an amount because I was like sleep deprived, and I was just like, I'm just putting an amount, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and move them down. Okay. 15,000. Okay. I might make it here. How about for PvP purposes? I might make it 8,000 to add ban words, and then I'll make it 15,000 to remove words. Anyway, I'll probably have to edit those later, but um, but like make it like 8,000 to like add a word to the list, and then 15,000 to remove a word from the list. So then like, you know, you can add something cheaper. Like it's cheaper to add something, but it's more expensive to remove something. So and so far, so how it's gonna work is that there's pretty much no rules for adding words to the ban list, as long as pretty much as long as I can add it to like Twitch's ban like list thing, anything goes. And then we'll put it on the, and then at the end of the stream, like I'll write them down on my phone as we go through the stream, and then I'll add them in the Google Doc afterwards, and then they'll be set. And then I'll add them in, and then they'll be banned on the next stream. And then how we're gonna work on the Google Docs is that when people pay to remove them for the ban, instead of just removing the word from the Google Doc, we'll just put a strike through on them. And then so if people decide that they want to add that word back to the ban list, you're gonna ban the word you. See, this is the PvP I was talking about. Oh, chaos incarnate. Anyway, um, and then so like I'll put a strike through on the words, then like, and then I might also keep track of like how many times the word has been like added and removed too. Like just by like, and then I'll put a strike through when the word has been removed, and then instead of removing the strike through, I'll just add the word again if the word's been like, so like it'll be a chaotic mess, and it'll be super fun. It'll be great. It'll be a great time. And then how it'll work is that because like it'll be on you guys for your friendship points to check the Google Doc before you ban a word. Oh, the whole point was for you guys to become nuisances with it. Because it doesn't affect me. It affects you guys. And that's the whole point, baby. That's the whole point. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. And then pretty much the way that it'll be run is that like, I'll probably depend on you guys to check the Google Doc before you submit a word to be banned or removed. Just because like, you know, I can't double check every word. So like, you know, just make sure like before you cash in like your points, just make sure like you double check. And then like while we're running the stream, I will write down like when someone cashes, if someone cashes in during the stream, like I will write down the ones that have been cashed in during that stream. So then like before you cash yours in during the stream, if you want to ask like, hey, what's been cashed in during the stream, you can ask. Just to like make sure that you're up to date. We'll keep it. It'll be a work in progress the first couple of times, but you know, we'll keep it going. We'll figure it out. It'll be so fun. It'll be chaotic. I'm excited. It's like, Taurus, on the contrary, I'm doing this because I want you guys to be nuisances. I am encouraging nuisance behavior. I'm cultivating it. Because I think it's funny to allow you guys to have free PvP. I think at one point Melancholy was literally like, at one point I'm going to ban people being able to use consonants. And then I'm going to ban people being able to use spaces. And then I'm going to ban people being able to use certain vowels. And then we're all going to have to speak like Homestuck people. And I thought it was so funny. I was laughing my ass off. I'm going to have to use Leet Speak. I mean, Ollie is already a huge nuisance to everyone. You don't understand. Ollie's the one who helped me come up with this idea. I was just like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if, like, my chat had a way for there to be, like, ban words? And she was like, yeah, wouldn't it be so funny if you also had, like, a Google Doc that would keep track of, like, what words were banned, and then if they were able to, like, unban words too, and if they could, like, keep track of it and then use their points to, like, ban and unban words that each other were banning. And I was like, oh my gosh, Ollie, you're a genius. Like, we came up with this together. You don't understand. Ollie helped me come up with this. Ollie is the queen of being a nuisance. As my best friend, I'm allowed to say that. I'm a Stegosaurus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's the one who came up with this. It's so funny, yeah. Yeah, and the only reason I waited this long was... Oh, those colors are so cute! The only reason I waited this long was because I wanted to wait until after I did the character tier list. Because I knew... Because it's not that I thought that setting up the Google Doc would take forever. It's just, like, I didn't want to be having to keep track of, like, a lot of Google Docs together. Because, like, getting the tier list for my character crushes, like, took forever, and I have such a short attention span, and I was like, I can only focus on so many things at once. Oh, and for anyone who is wondering, when December rolls around, I am planning to do a Spotify Wrapped reactions. Like, I am planning to, like, show off my Spotify Wrapped playlist and make fun of it. What is in my throat? Jeez Louise. I swear, I've been drinking so much water today. And my throat is like, we don't care, we're so dry. Okay, so Spotify Wrapped is, like, it basically takes all of the music that you've listened to throughout the year, and it gives you a whole bunch of stats. So basically it'll show you, like, the top artist of the, like, your top 5 artists of the year, your top 5 songs of the year. It'll give you, like, the top genres that you've listened to of the year. And then it'll try to guess, like, it'll show you where in the world based on, like, what types of music that you're listening to, that, like, it'll be like, this is, like, where... Okay, so the banned words only applies to chat. So, but what we could do is that I could also make a I could also make honestly I could also make a redeem thing that like when you redeem it for like for 5 minutes, I it could make it so that I could it could be like words that like a certain word that I can't say for like 5 minutes. And then if I do say it, like, you know, like you could like I could make like a like and then I have to do something in response. Like, I mean, I'd have to think about it for a little bit, but so far what I had planned for the banned words is that it would only apply to chat in Twitch. You know what I mean? And then so basically Spotify and Wrapped will take like all the music that you've listened through throughout the year, and it'll tell you like how many minutes you listened to throughout the year, and then it'll tell you like basically how many days that was, and then like it'll show you like so this is what music you were listening to, this is where in the world like this is where in the world it listens to that same type of music. This is what type of like this is other types of music that we think you'll like based on that. Here, and then it'll give you like a playlist that has like the top 100 songs you listened to that year based on like in like the order from like most listened to like the least listened to, like in order from like 1 to 100. And then like there's a couple other things that they give you. But like the main thing that people look forward to for Spotify Wrapped is like the top 5 artists and the top 5 songs, basically. Because for some people, especially like people like me, where I have like what I call hyperfixation song moments, where because my brain will like latch onto songs and I will listen to them for like weeks on end, and it makes it so that my Spotify Wrapped always ends up being really, really weird. Like for example, last year, one of my top artists was, I kid you not, the Glee cast. Like the TV show Glee. That was one of my top 5. I was so embarrassed, I wanted to dig a hole and bury myself in it. So it will be a decently interesting time. But if you don't listen to Spotify, I know that there are a couple other music apps that also do something similar to Spotify Wrapped. Yeah, Gleecast was on there. He's just Tars is not ashamed. Yeah, you do get to show some unique artists, cuz like that's what's part of the fun about it, is that like you get to show like your music taste in it, and that like um Melancholy's like, I wish I could judge you for that. You're allowed to judge me for that. Cuz okay, here's the thing, Melancholy. The difference between okay. Here's the difference between Glee and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a good TV show about a pair of brothers. The Glee is not a good show. And you know what's even funnier? I have not watched the fucking show. I've only watched like maybe one season of it. And the only reason I watched one season of it was because my brother my brother was talking about it and kept talking about how good of a show it was, because it was a musical show. And so I tried to watch part of it, and literally the only reason I kept watching was because there was a gay character in it, and I was so starved for queer characters at that point that I literally kept watching, even though literally every character in it was insufferable. Ugh, it was dark times. I don't even remember what the episode was that made. Oh, actually, yes, I do. I was like, I don't remember what episode it was that made me stop, and then I remembered that there was a whole episode on virginity. That's what made me stop. Never mind. Anyway. Yeah. Honestly, okay. I don't think I could watch it now because it's still so bad. Don't Stop Believing isn't it since my middle school band played it constantly. They don't even sing Don't Stop Believing well in that show. They really don't. I'm gonna be honest, the main singers that they have in there, Finn and Rachel, like, they aren't even the best singers in the song. Like, the main songs that I like from that show don't have Finn and Rachel in them because they aren't good singers. The songs that I like are the ones that have Santana and... Oh, why am I not remembering her name? The other vocal powerhouse. It was Santana and the other girl who I can't remember the name of, but... And then Kurt. They were like the three... Carlos Santana. No, it's like there's a cheerleader girl whose name is literally Santana. And the actress was a literal delight who I love and I miss her so very dearly. May she rest in peace. And then Mercedes, that was her name. Okay, so it was Santana, Mercedes, and Kurt, and they're the three actual powerhouses of the show, but like they literally almost never get any actual substantial lines and solos in the show. Yes, also Kurt, literally, like, because they're the only good singers in the entire show. Because Rachel and Finn, like, they want to push Rachel and Finn as being good singers so bad, but they suck. Okay, one of my favorite songs, I think the only song that has Rachel in it that I actually like listening to is their cover of, it's Telephone by, Lady Gaga. Anyway. Yeah, Quinn's not a powerhouse, but she has a good... I don't have enough for the chip. Anyway. I do have to say, though, Glee does have some really good covers. Especially... Oh my gosh. River Deep Mountain High by Mercedes and Santana. That was a really good cover. It still gives me chills. But yeah, anyway, with Spotify, Spotify Wrapped, I do know there are some other music platforms that will also do something similar to Spotify Wrapped. Here, let me see if I can... Did I keep my old Spotify Wrapped from last year? I might have, honestly, knowing how much of a nerd I was. Cold hearted snake. Yeah, true. It was June. Honestly, I might have kept it. Let me see. Just so you guys can, just for people who haven't seen a Spotify Wrapped before, just so they have an idea of what a Spotify Wrapped would look like. Let me just... Alright, one sec. Okay, laptop, please don't freak out. Honestly, okay, the thing is that I keep all of the playlists of mine, but normally I delete, like, the actual other stuff. Or, like, if I have kept them, they're on, like, a USB somewhere. Also, there is an ad break coming in about a minute. Okay. Let me see if I can... Oh my gosh, laptop. Please. I love how we're taking such a detour. I'm like, we're playing Fossil Fighters, but are we really? Oh my gosh, bud. Laptop, chill. I'm asking you to do one extra thing, which is just pull up my Spotify Wrapped. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, if only using a laptop as a monitor for a desktop was simple, but no, they have to make that process complicated. I know. Oh my gosh. Do I need to pause you? Because the falsifier sounds like he's dying. Okay. Just like, hold it there, buddy. You're fine. Okay. Okay. I love how it's taken like 800 years for me to just pull up this one fucking picture. Okay. We got it. Okay. So in case anyone was wondering, this is what a Spotify Wrapped would look like. So this is what my Spotify Wrapped was last year. Okay. Oh my gosh. Laptop. 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 I'm not asking anything of you that's complicated. Laptop. It should work if you have Spotify on console. Is that Warriors by Imagine Dragons? I literally cannot see. It might be. Yeah, it's Warriors by Imagine Dragons. Okay. Um I can explain why that's number 3, but the reason why it's number 3 is really embarrassing. Because the reason that it's number 3 is because I refound. Okay. So, first of all, I was really into Homestuck. And I had just recently reread Homestuck. It's not because I play League. It's not as embarrassing as playing League. It's worse. It's because I read Homestuck. And because it's because I found an animatic that someone made to Warriors by Imagine Dragons. And so, and it's also a really good song to have in the background while I was cleaning dog cages at work. So I'd just be cleaning dog cages and listening to Warriors by Imagine Dragons, and I would just be imagining the animatic that person made. Yeah. It's like, no, it's not because I was playing League. It's because I'm more embarrassing than that. It's because I reread Homestuck in the year of our Lord 2023 and 2020. It's because I reread Homestuck in 2023. Okay, I willingly reread Homestuck. Okay, which is marginally more embarrassing. um, and then, um, funnily enough, the number 1 song on by Spotify Wrapped is one of my lovingly dubbed hyperfixation songs, which I call them that because literally I listened to that song on repeat for 4 months straight. So that's why it's number 1. Number 2 is another one of those. As you can see, all 5 of my songs are different hyperfixation songs. Homestuck is not as embarrassing. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I need you to know, Ollie, I reread Homestuck while me and Ollie were still rooming together. So Ollie's not allowed to leave this friendship alive because she has seen way too much of me. So, but I am glad to know that I am not as low as a person who plays League. I did download it at one point because I have to admit, there was that whole promotional thing that they did a while back with that was, what is it called, like KDA, with like the pop star thing. And the thing is that like 2 of the members of KDA are K-pop stars, and they're like actual like K-pop idols, and I'm super into K-pop, and I was like, oh, that's super cool. It's like a whole thing. And then I realized it was like League of Legends, and I was like, oh, I don't want to play this. And then I immediately deleted it. Because they just put a link from the song to like the game. They didn't like say it was like League of Legends. They just said League. And I was like, or they didn't even say like League of Legends or whatever. And I was just like, oh, like they just said KDA, and then they just had like a link. And I was like, oh, this seems cool. Like, and they just had like links to like skins or whatever. And I was like, oh, look, like pop stars or whatever. This seems like a cool game. And because like I thought it was like a rhythm game or whatever. No, it was fucking League of Legends. And I was like, I am not fucking playing League of Legends. I'm not that I am many things, but I am not a fucking League of Legends player. So, just know, I have low standards, but they're not League of Legends low. So I did download it at one point on accident because I didn't realize it was League of Legends, but I did delete it immediately afterwards. All right, so that was my last year's Spotify playlist, and Taylor Swift was my number one top artist. I think she's been my top artist for the past like 4 years, and I'm gonna be honest, like, okay, if my Spotify app on my laptop was working, I would show you like. I would even go through and show you like my Spotify Wrapped playlists because I have like all of my playlists saved on my account back from ever since like I made my Spotify account, which was back in like, oh goodness, when did I make this account? I made this account back in like the end of 2015. So, like, because I've had this account since, like, I will not judge you for the Homestuck, I will judge you for the Taylor Swift. As you should. I feel like that's the only right way to go about it, though. Oh my gosh. And now, since I dared to ask my laptop to do, like, 3 things at once. But yeah, I've had Spotify since high school. That's crazy. What do you mean we all judge her for that? You don't have to judge me for that. No, it's fine. You're allowed to judge me for whatever. It doesn't bother me. And the thing is hey, you know what's really funny? I already know that Taylor Swift is gonna be, probably in my top 5 artists because you know what? I've already gotten a message that I'm in her top 13%. Well, okay, so, but here's the thing, like, one, I didn't have a phone, I didn't have a phone that had access to, like, internet until high school, because, I technically had, like, an iPod earlier than that, and I had a flip phone in, like, 7th and 8th grade. What do you mean you're judging me hardcore? I like Taylor Swift, man. She's been one of my special interests since I was like 5. You don't change one of those core memories, man. I'm allowed to have objectionably bad taste, okay? I'm allowed to have objectionably bad taste. Okay? Alright, let's have a round 2 match. I think we're ready. Also, she had a new album that came out this year. Obviously, I was listening to it. It's a good album. I don't care what other people say. It's a good album. You remember me there, Bubbaloo? I'm the cat that told you about the vicious monster back in the jungle. Well, I also didn't know about Spotify until I got to high school. And then... And I didn't have, So, like, but as soon as I found out about it, I made an account. And then... So, you know. Yeah, it wasn't popular when we were in middle school. So it was just like a, and I only found out about it because someone who I was friends with had an account. And he was like, "Hey, you should use this because it has all this free music on it." And I was like, "Whoa, you're so right." So yeah, now I have 8 years worth of like playlists on it. Man, I mean, looking back at some of these like top songs though, like you wanna know what my top song of 2016 was? Break Your Heart by Teo Cruz. What was High School Me was going through it, man. High School Me was going through it. you wanna know what my you wanna know what my top 5 songs of 2017 were? Home by Philip Phillips, All Time Low by John Bellion, Girls by Marina and the Diamonds, Demons by Imagine Dragons, and Get Me Through the Night by Trevi Moran. Ugh. God, this is embarrassing. Actually, we're gonna stop doing that. Actually, I feel like I'm looking at a time capsule of tiny me. Seems you proves that monster was just some big old pussycat. That's some fine work there. I only got one more thing to say. Why'd you have to go and do that? I had plans to take all them rare fossils and now it's ruined. Your top songs of 2016 was from Adam's Musical. Cake by the Ocean was my 5th top song from... Man. Anyway. It's okay, girlies. It's Taylor Swift all the way down for me. I'm lying. I'm lying. I bet Rockin' Steals from Black Culture just because Elvis did too. Bestie, bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if he did. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. I'm in cahoots with them 2 boys that ended up cooling their heels in the Goo Scow. So now I get a chance for revenge. It's gonna taste sweeter than Aunt Mabel's pecan pie. You ready for some Heartbreak Kid? Because I'm gonna boogie woogie all over your bad self. Our next match pits Rockabilly against Gareep. Combatants should enter the stadium immediately. I'm gonna play you like a fiddle in a jug band, babaloo. Your hair looks fucking stupid, dude. My dog's gonna bite you. 'Cause you seem mean. Miso soup! Miso soup! Miso soup! Get him. I love that I named him Miso Soup. Oh my gosh. I love my dog. I know. I want soup too. I had Chick-fil-A for dinner. And it was good, I won't lie. But like I do want some soup. Literally, I don't it's something about like the cold weather. I'm just like soup. Just something about like cold weather. It's just like my body just constantly craves soup. And that's fair. It's Taco Tuesday, man. I don't know. It hits November and my body's just like it hits like I'm gonna be honest, it hits like September and my body's like, it's soup mode. And then we don't leave soup mode until like February. Oh, I don't. You confused him. It's okay, Dino, I confused myself too. Okay, well, he's gone. Oh, I don't want her to use sacrifice. Ah, rap doesn't work on a PS4? I'm so sorry. I thought it would. Ooh! Yes, we can do that. That would also work. Miso soup! Bite him! Bite him. Good dog. Get your fucking dog, bitch. He don't bite. Yes, he do. Toba. You get him, Toba. Hell yeah, Toba. Hell yeah, Toba. Hell yeah. They don't have to be appropriate. Because it's not like we'll be listening to the songs, like, during stream. At most, we might be like... I mean, we might look up what the lyrics are. But, like... we won't be, like, listening to the song. So... And they don't have to be, like... And I wouldn't be say we're, like, reviewing the songs. It's more like we're looking at, like... the song titles and like the artists. Like we'll both be looking at like the screen that I showed. I don't know if I do know what Song Battles is. Please give me more information. Ah, Possum Spit. That ain't how the plan was supposed to go at all. I ain't gonna forget this, Babaloo. I got my eye on you now, and I'll see if you fall if it's the last thing I do. Nobody messes with Rockin' Billy, you hear me? I am gonna get you but good. Uh-huh.
That's enough, Rockin' Billy. That pair of fools we caught in the jungle couldn't wait to implicate you. You find the song on YouTube, and once everyone submits it, a bracket style tournament to choose the best song. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds fun. So like, so basically like so like everyone submits like a song, and then like they get randomly put into like basically like a bracket style tournament. Yeah, so like, and then they get into like a bracket style tournament, and then people like vote on like, and then like people vote which one they like better, and then like the one that's obviously liked on better moves on to the next round, and then obviously there's like a song that's chosen best. I like this. This seems very cool. Time to go. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can definitely put that in suggestions. That seems really fun. There's still no escape for you. Stop struggling. Let me go. Don't be cruel now. Just let me go. Yeah, we could do like funniest songs, or like in like good song, or like, yeah, which song is like if we do real songs, you're cooked. Like copyright. Yeah, true. We could keep it as like a Discord thing too. We could make it like a Discord exclusive. As just like a fun little extra thing. Because if they are like real songs, the copyrights would be like, I'd be cooked. You're so right. Because I was just thinking about that. I was like, copyrights though. Don't worry, Garib. I'll personally see to it that he's banished from the islands. You just sit back and concentrate on the cup, okay? Oh, and good work on clearing round 2. Here's your prize. I got Necto Arms. And I leveled up. Ooh, yeah, we could do that, and then we could like, because what we could do is we could like have people, because how we could have it set up is that we could have people like vote on it, and then for the like stream setup, we could like, I could just announce the results and have like, be like, here is what's going on in our battle polls or whatever. Yeah, central time zone. Yeah, because for me right now it's 9 o'clock p.m. I believe I'm in central time zone. Good luck in round 3. Way to go, Garib. You're through 2 rounds now. I know you can do this. I'm counting on you. The crowd is going wild. Is that for Rupert? Oh wow, the Battle of the Heroes must be done already. I can't believe how fast that was. The winning fighter must be really good. I mean, yeah. It might take a little bit of time getting it set up too, so we could take some time letting people pick. Yeah. So getting time like, yeah, 9 p.m. EST would work, and then we could post pictures of like the brackets and also with like how few people we have in the Discord. Honestly, we could have people put like a couple of different submissions in if they wanted to. They would just have to like accept that like there would be a potentiality of like their song going against their other song in like the first round. Although with my luck, my song would go against the other song that I picked going in the first round. So also, for anyone that would like to know, there is an incoming ad break in about a minute. The mysterious masked fighter, Pauline, has won a masterful performance. Pauline, that's the weird girl from the jungle. Yeah, or like one for each bracket as well. So, Garima, sounds like you got through round 2 as well. God, I love Pauline. Of course, you didn't win as fast as I did, or with as much panache, but congratulations anyway. God, I love her. Don't get any crazy ideas about winning, though, because I'm going to be the champ. The most beautiful champion there ever was. Oh, and humble, too. Cram it, sister. My friend Garip isn't going to lose to some braggart like you. And if you're so pretty, you should take off your mask and prove it. Okay, Todd, maybe let's not go that far. I told you already, I have a personal reason for keeping this mask on. Anyways, I have legions of adoring fans clamoring for my autographs, so bye! She's not going to take that mask off, is she? You know what? I don't think she's pretty at all. In fact, I bet she's a total woofer under that thing. How about we not talk about other people's looks? Okay, Todd. Hello, incoming FMS message. All around 2 matches of the Kaleo Steel Cup are now complete. We have also opened a new dig site, Mount Krakenak. Mount Krakenak is a volcano filled with sheer cliffs and bubbling lava. It's located on neighboring Cranial Isle. Flights to the isle are available from the heliport. Yay, we finally get to go to Cranial Isle. I've always wanted to go there. I'm gonna be the first fighter to set foot there. No one's gonna beat me. Whoa. Okay, Todd. Not me thinking that there was a Tom in the chat for a second. No, I'm making fun of Todd, the best friend character in the game. I'm just not good at enunciating. Three islands of Caliostia Fossil Park are connected by helicopter. That's so fancy. Right now, however, we only offer flights to and from Cranial Isle. Would you like to take a helicopter to Cranial Isle? Yes, please. It was a mistype. Oh. Oh. Ignore my bones popping audibly into my mic. Welcome to Cranial Isle, the land where heat and passion swirl. I probably shouldn't make that his voice. Welcome to Cranial Isle, the land where heat and passion swirl. Hey, I'm Terry, the staff leader here on Cranial Isle. It's nice to meet you. You must be Garib, yes? Stella had a lot to say about you. I can't see him as anything but a frat bro, I'm so sorry. Word on the street is that you took down some cheats who were scaring fighters with a fake monster. That's so cool, bro. Man, you are some kind of fighter. Everyone's talking about your last match, you know? Oh right, I almost forgot. I've got some good news for you. The VMM's been upgraded with a new metal bank, so you can store dino metals. We've added buttons for switching between your holder and bank on the VMM edit screen. If the holder screen is open, just touch the bank button to switch to the bank screen. And if you want to switch back, just touch the holder button. To store dino metal in the bank, select it on the holder screen and touch bank. And to remove a dino metal from the bank, select it on the whole bank screen and touch holder. Dino metals in the bank can be teamed up and renamed, just like those in the holder. Need, huh? No? You don't understand how the bank could possibly be useful? Yeah, that's okay. It's a lot to wrap your head around. Let me try to explain. With the holder, see, each dino metal is one of a kind. That means every Vivisaur is two. But if you put a dino metal in the bank, it will be like you don't own it when it comes to reviving. So if you find a head fossil, you can make a new Vivisaur instead of integrating it. By making copies of the same dino metal like that, you can make an entire team of one kind of Vivisaur. Now it sounds neat, huh? Oh, right. There are a couple of things you should be careful about. First, the bank can't handle more than 100 dino metals. If your bank gets full, you'll have to donate some dino metals you don't need. It's pretty easy. Just like the dino metal you want to eliminate, then touch donate. You can also donate metals from the bank screen in the same way. And secondly, clean fossils can only be integrated with dino metals in the holder. So if some of your dino metals need parts, make sure to move them into the holder before you clean. Oh hey, if you don't know, there's a fighter station on this island as well. You can clean fossils there, and it's also where some Calio Steel Cup matches are held. I think KL33N came with you on the helicopter, so that should be all taken care of. What else? Oh, right, Fossil Guild. We have one of those with a shop, Massillon and Info Clerk. And if you buy a fossil chip at the shop, you'll be able to dig up new fossil rocks. Okay, that's really it. I look forward to seeing what you can do on our little island, little bro. See you around. This CS sonar is a right finicky device. I don't remember what his voice was. It's a right finicky. Okay, so he was old and British. I just remember he was old and British. Great Scott! I don't remember how to do a British voice. Google, what does a British person sound like? Okay, I have to remember. I'm trying to remember what the voice was that I used for him. It was like, the CS sonar is a right finicky device. It has to be practically on top of a slablet to get a reading. There we go. I'd have to explore dig sites in a slow, painstaking fashion. I'm far too old for such tomfoolery. Thank you for the drink water redeem. I am actually currently drinking water. Thank you. Also, I'm too fat to walk around for hours at a time. Perhaps it's time to lay off the pudding, what? Oh good heavens, if it isn't Garib. Brilliant. I was hoping you'd make it to Cranial Isle someday. What do you mean go touch grass right now? You meanie. I'll be right back. Apparently I have to go see outside. How dare you make me take care of myself? You're so mean to me. I had to take the long way around because I didn't want my dad asking me why I was going outside at 9 p.m.
Well, how does Cranial City find you? Does its unfamiliar layout confuse and befuddle you? Yes, well, not to worry. I shall simply squire you about town as one scientific mind to another.
Oh, I will also say I did fix the friendship point redeem of bathroom breaks to only have one redeem per stream instead of one per person per stream. That was my bad. I did have it to have it. I did originally set it up on accident to have one redeem per person. So I did fix that. So now we get one bathroom redeem per stream. It's like a Midwest road trip. You get one.
As you may know, Cranial City has its own fossil guild. If you neglected to purchase an item in Ribular Town, you can simply buy it here. What ho? Our town center contains the fighter station. Incidentally, the large building above the station is Wild West Tower, home to our man, Joe Wild West. Imagine building a tower above a station. The man must be mad for fossil fighting. What? And here is the crown jewel of the island, if I do say so myself, the Cagliostro Museum.
Oh my gosh. Midwest road trips are so wild. Literally, like, every time my brother and I would drive home back and forth from school, like from college to home, it would be a 7-hour trip, like a hour drive trip. And each time we would take one break at the halfway mark. And we would literally do like it would be like a checklist. Like we would stop at the halfway mark. And then we would, in order, we would stop. We would get gas. We would go to the bathroom. We would get food. And then we would switch sides so that and then we would get back on the road. Cuz I would always start driving because he always gets car sick, and he would always want to be like not car sick when we got there. So I would always start I know it's a dream. I know. I'm just saying that, like, I'm saying for like a regular that's a regular Midwest road trip right there. Like, that right there is a regular Midwest road trip. Like,
It would be a shame to leave without a tour of the museum, eh? Since you're so close and all. Come, please. I would be delighted to have you as my special guest. This is Cagliostro Museum, a gallery of rare and wonderful discoveries made on the Cagliostro Islands. Yes, quite. Do your eyes spy my newest prize? It's the Callio slaplet we obtained together. I've also added a proper translation to the exhibit so all can bask in its glory and wonder. Hold now. You should not leave without viewing the first tablet I acquired. Yes, of course, quite.
the kingdom of Cagliostro was ruled by Zonga Zonga. He was a sorcerer of overwhelming power and might. Such was his sorcery that when he issued a command, the people had no choice but to obey. He even used strange magic to resurrect ancient beasts from fossils.
Quite nice, yes. Of course, I'd give a kipper dinner if I could somehow find the full set of slablets. They would give us an invaluable look at the full history of these islands, you see. I say, just the thought of it is enough to make my heart go pitty-pat. Yes, well, the Cagliostro Museum is always open. Science never sleeps, what?
Yeah, well, I do. And I'm technically science. So therefore, science sleeps.
If you wish to know the history of these islands, feel free to pop in for a spot of tea and a lecture. Now then, Greep, I assume you'll soon be off for excavating and the likes, yes? If so, you can access Mount Krakenak from the town's center stairway. Good luck to you, my young fighter. Tally-ho!
Where's Rupert? I want to make fun of Rupert in a nice, fun, friendly way. Rupert is my favorite. He's so angry cat coded. He's like the little feral kittens we get at the shelter. Like he talks a big talk and he like hisses at you, but like all you gotta do is like pet him and hold him and just like put some like little like cat spray near him and like feed him, and he's just like, actually I love you and you're really nice. You just keep like giving him little bits of affection and like feeding him, and he's like, actually you're really nice and I like you, can we be friends? And you're like, yes, that was the whole point of this exercise. We are now friends and you cannot escape the friendship now. I got another butt fossil. I like the butt fossils. Okay. What does he have on him? Is that a counter? Counter plus. I don't like that.
Actually, I prefer the top end, if you must know. But I do think a good butt is also nice. I just like making fun of butts, because butts are always funny. You don't know anything about me. You can't guess anything about me from the jokes I make, actually.
But I can't go, oh, that's a boob fossil. Because it doesn't really, because boobs don't look like that. Boobs don't look like that. I'm sorry, they don't. But it does look like a butt. Butts look like that. It's a butt fossil. And butts are funny. Because butts are always funny. I don't really want to deal with the counter. No, thank you. Bye-bye, kitty cat. I do like my pink and purple themed dinosaurs, though. But if you must know, I prefer faces, so I can press little tiny kisses to it. Meanie. Bye-bye. It's Todd. Hey, Greep, you're here to dig? Obviously, I'm here to dig. This place is really awesome. There's also there's tons of fossil rocks I've never seen before. Go ahead, throw your pickaxe down anywhere and see what you find. Okay.
I knew you were here by the way the air suddenly filled with high-pitched squeals of delight.
Rupert! My angry feral kitten!
Rupert, are you looking for fossil rocks for round 3?
Please, don't sully me with such accusations. My Vivisaurs are already skilled enough to win round 3 with little trouble. No, I simply came here to run some field tests on a new product. This is DI66R, an automated excavation tool recently developed by Fossil Dig Inc.
Good day, sir or madam. I am Dig R.
This robot contains built-in sonar and has the ability to locate and excavate fossil rocks automatically. It is an important product for our company, which is why my father asked me to perform the field test. The sales potential of DI66R is almost limitless. When Fido see what it can do...
DI66R will be released. Welcome, sir. Go, madam. I am. Please insert token. Your call is important to us. I am error.
Oh, what now?
404, page not found. Bad command or file name. Abort, retry, fail. Damn, he really just smacked Rupert out of the way.
No. That idiot robot just ran off with my dino medals. And it's programmed with an automatic fossil battle system. I must stop it. Ugh.
Don't try to move. You took a real pounding there.
Don't you see? If DI66R starts randomly battling strangers with my Vivisaurs, there will be chaos. The reputation of my father's company would be stained forever. I must.
I'll stay here and make sure Rupert doesn't hurt himself, Garip, but you have to chase down that robot. Rupert, it is my solemn duty to help you in your time of need. Man, I'll also have you know that, like, I loved Rupert as a kid. I loved Rupert as a character as soon as they introduced him. They're like, hey, here's this, like, rude character who, like, hates you for no reason and thinks he's better than you, but also, like, he technically is better than you, and, like, he has all this, like, experience. And I was like, okay, but also this is, like, a game. But I was like, okay, but I won't fall for your tricks. I know he's gonna have a character arc. And I just know that he's gonna have, like, there's gonna be deeper, this is just, like, the surface level. And you know what? I was right. I fall for that shit hook, line, and sinker. They're like, hey, here's this character who, like, is an asshole to you. And, like, acts like they're better than you and puts distance between you and XYZ. But, like, but then, like, if you look a little deeper, like, there's all, like, the reason they act like that is because, like, they have all these pressures on them, and, like, every time they try to get closer to people, like, they've just been taken advantage of, or, like, there's been all these issues in the past. And I'm like, oh, it's just such a good type of character. Fuck. I just eat that shit up. Ooh, I did not mean to kill him in one blow. Oops. Only a super counter on. I don't know if I want to deal with that super counter. Well, this is going to be unpleasant. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, hammer. Backer. Slap him. Oh, it just did fucking nothing. Well, I should have just waited. Eesh. Okay. Well, we're not hitting him anymore. We should have just waited. Good to know. Good to know for the future. Patience suits us. Apparently. A sinister feeling fills the air. Are you prepared for battle? Heck, yes. Green alert. Fighter located. Dead. Head. Battle system. Initiated. Oh, you didn't get a notif? Hi. Toba's been so good this time, this gameplay though. I feel like you're being a little mean to my girl. For no reason. Sure. Fill me in some... Ooh, this is some fun battle music. Ooh, what's your terrifying fact about a T-Rex? Oh goodness, they had topats like cats, so they are silent predators? That's terrifying. You couldn't hear them coming. Oh. They'd just be there. They'd just kill you. Crazy. Anyway, for anyone that needs to know, there's an ad break in about a minute. I'm just jamming out to this freaking music, man. Oh, they're also looking at whether their arms are actually wings instead right now before they evolved into a T-Rex. Ooh. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? Biology's crazy, man. Yeah, have you heard recordings? Night, Taurus. Hope you have a great night. Like, have you heard, like, recordings? Like, I've heard, like, recordings that, like, there was a recording that they made that, like, recreated about what, like, a T-Rex cry would sound like. Like, they basically, like, it was, like, a recreation of, like, what a T-Rex noise would sound like. And just the recording, it literally... No, it wasn't the laughing like one. It was the one that was just like the rumbling. It was just like the rumbling, like long distance one, and literally like it made my fucking skin crawl. Holy shit. It was terrifying. Cause like they basically just like they basically like they were just recreating like this is what a T-Rex would sound like. Okay, it's just the balloon slowed down. Okay, so it wasn't the laughing one. It was like it was one where like they had taken a T-Rex's voice box from basically like it was like from a one of those well-preserved T-Rex one of the most fossils, one of the most well-preserved T-Rex fossils, and basically they like recreated what the voice box of a T-Rex would sound like, and then they basically were able to recreate what the sound of a T-Rex would sound like, and it was like the vocalization of like what it would sound like, and then it basically was just edited to like they basically just edited it so that it could be within human hearing. Yeah, so the reason it sounds like that is just because we can't actually just properly hear it. In the video they literally just edited it slightly so that like we could hear it. It literally made like my skin like fucking crawl. It was so horrifying. Like, oh, I was like, oh, no thank you. I felt like I'd never before in my life have felt so glad that I did live at the same time as something. Parasaurolophus has such a sick cry, it sounds like a battle trumpet. Oh my gosh. I haven't heard it, but now I want to look it up. That sounds like it would be so fun. System failure detected. A winner is you. Reboot. System restored. Reboot complete. Full functionality has been restored. Woo, Garib, way to go. You did it. Oh my gosh, I literally had the posh accent literally 2 seconds. You stopped the robot.
Yes, well, I mean to say, you should not have taken matters into your own hands.
Actually, fun biology fact. The Western lowland gorilla scientific name is just gorilla. Yes, there's also a species of, I believe it's a wolf. That's name is just, it's like there's a species of wolf that's just lupus, which just means wolf. I love scientific naming conventions. I love it. There's also a species of, I believe there's a species of cat that's just like feline, like there's just like fellas. There's also a dinosaur named Goblin. I love it. Like, yeah, that are gremlin. Yeah, I love naming conventions and
biology. It's so straight. It's either it's so funny because there's only two modes, and it's either like so straightforward that it's almost like stupidly straightforward, or it's so silly, and there's no in between.
Oh, yes, well, I mean to say, you should not have taken matters into your own hands. I'm sure I could have dealt with the thing myself. Still, I suppose you did save my father's company from complete financial ruin. Very well. When we launch DI-66R, I shall see to it that you receive the very first one. Come now, there is no reason for hesitation. It's Gremlin and I'm sending it in the Discord. Thank you. This is what field tests are for. With proper modifications, it will never do such a thing again. You will accept one, won't you?
I'm like, I don't need it.
I don't understand.
For a smart guy, you're really kind of dumb, you know that. We don't want a robot because it would take all the fun out of it. No fighter wants someone else to dig up fossil rocks, they want to do it themselves. Right, Garib?
It's fun? Fun. Come, DI-66R, we must be off.
Whew, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. I'm going back to Cranial City for a little nap. Come meet me there, okay? Make sure not to stay out here too long. Oh, I can take a look real quick. I need to see the boy. Let's see. You're sending in the Discord? Oh my goodness, little gremlin. I love him. He's perfect. Okay. I love Rupert. I love that we're teaching him the definition. We're teaching him how to have fun again. And he's like, he can't be that old. He's basically like a kid in this. Like Rupert. Buddy, you're allowed to have fun and enjoy yourselves and have friends. I am aggressively going to be your friend. I am actually highly likely a descendant of Dimetrodon. As in, like, me specifically, or like the Mareep, or humans, or oh, me specifically. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Well, now I feel a little bad for not picking Dimetrodon. My son, I'm so sorry for betraying you like this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe it would be... It's okay, I have my glam girl, Kolfefe. I have Patrick, Miso Soup. My name is Patrick. I thought I renamed you. I did rename you. The name didn't stick. It's fine. I did pick my name, my great grandpa / grandma. Instead I picked Kolfefe. Birdo, Yango, Machai. Look at his colors. He's purple. He's purple instead of piss yellow.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, he's purple guy. Look at that. He's perfect. I love him so much.
No, I've never played Undertale before. All I know about Undertale is that Sans is from Undertale. And that is literally it. That's all I know. So, like I do know that there's like ooh, like I do like I think I'm planning to do that at some point. I think I'll probably just wait for that. There's just like a lot of games that I'm planning to play like right now, so that'll probably go into like the queue. But I will plan to play it at some point. I just know that there's a lot of games like I'm in the middle of playing right now. So we'll probably try to finish to play we'll probably plan to finish at least a couple of those first before starting. Because, like, I know from what I can tell, Undertale seems like a really long game. And, like, it seems like a game that, like, I'll really want to get, like, super into and want to give a lot of time to. So I'll probably try to get it when it's on sale, but we'll probably have to, like, just put it in the queue for when I have, like, the time to give it the attention it deserves. You know what I mean? It's like, no, this is Patrick. Yeah. I know about, like, the root system. I've just, like... I've just not done any research into, like, the roots. Like, I don't know anything about doing them or completing them or anything like that. I only know that there's, like... I only know what they're called. I only know that there's, like, a genocide route, and then, like, I think there's, like, a peaceful route, and then, like, a neutral route. And that's, like, all I know. And I don't know anything else. Yeah, I figured Undertale would be one of those types of games that, like, it would just take... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Undertale seems like a game that I would want to, like, put a lot of time and effort into and take a lot of time with, so... It'll probably be something that I save for a little later down the road. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know very much about the game. I just know that like all I know. Oh. Yeah, I was just like I just know that there's like there's just like a pacifist route, a genocide route, and like a neutral route, and then there's Sans Undertale. And that's pretty much all I know about the game. That's pretty much where my knowledge starts and ends with this game. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not expecting to have fun with it. Like, I'm just saying that, like, there's very little information I know going into it, so it'll be an interesting experience. Yeah, that's what I've heard a lot of people say.
Hey, did you hear? Someone just stole the Mammoth Vision video screen. I guess they have a backup unit, but still, why would anyone want to steal something so big? Hey, here comes the Mammoth Vision now.
The one true leader of the Bare Bones Brigade. My king. Waha! This park shall be mine, and forget digging at the volcano, for I have blocked the path. Your cup will soon be no more. Waha! Waha! The dawn! Did you see that, Garib? It was Don Boneyard, the leader of the Bare Bones Brigade. God, I forgot about the... How could I forget about the Bare Bones Brigade? I loved these guys. It's the dawn. Those guys are the biggest, baddest crime sitting to get around. What the heck is going on around here? Oh, I think we both know who it really is. But in both senses, he's my goat. I know. And I know you know. And I know you know that you know. But we're not gonna say it for the people who don't know. You know? You there, little one. We have trouble, yes?
Mount Krankenack, it is no good. A large rock has blocked it. I must get to dig sites, but cannot. This rock, it is too large. You are a fighter, yes? You have, how do you say, axe pick? Maybe you can break rock. Let's try to break, but no good. You will be doing this thing, yes? I will tell Terry.
You think you can break the rock? Yep. What if the Bare Bones Brigade... Oh, my stomach, it hurts again. I shouldn't have eaten that sushi from the discount cart. I mean... Russians are just built different, man. He's probably just drinking vodka and just, like, digging with his hands. They're just cracked like that. You have to go on without me, Garib. I'll catch up when I feel better, okay? Honestly, if a Russian guy came out to me and said that they did that, I would fully believe them. I say. Bare Bones Brigade this. My stomach hurts that. Grow a pair and stop being a pussy. It's just like... It's like, bro, if your stomach can't handle sushi from the discount cart, you don't deserve sushi from the discount cart, okay? Okay. Oh ho, you're a Garib, yes? I've been hearing ever so much about your exploits. Your exploits are but wind from the mouths of babes in this cruel world. Oh, beg pardon, I'm a Jed Tudor, middle brother of the Tudor family. You can tell me from my brothers by my beard, trimmed to match the stylish fashion of the day. Yes, well, let's get down to it, as they say. If you defeat me in battle, I should impart you a vital digging skill. Well, what say you? Well, we might as well. If your stomach can't handle discount sushi, then that's just natural selection, baby. You're right, then have at you. Like... That's the same for people that can't handle Taco Bell. I know, right? Like, at that point, like, buddy, I think at that point it's just time for you to go. That's just natural selection, dude. Toba's got it. Toba's got it. Toba's got it. Unless you're lactose intolerant. In which case, just tolerate it, dumbass. You fell asleep at your desk. I guess that's my body telling me it's time for bed. Yes, yes. Good night, melancholy. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you next time. That was me yesterday. Oh my goodness. This is so... Okay, so I have a horrible track record for falling asleep without plugging my phone in, right? Yesterday, I fell asleep at like 8:30 p.m. with my phone on next to my face. At least I assume I fell asleep with my phone on next to my face, because I woke up this morning with my phone dead. And like I think the only reason I woke up to be able to get to work on time without an alarm was because like my body's gotten so used to like waking up. Well, because one, I went to bed so early last night, and also because like I've gotten so used to waking up that early. But like, because I woke up at like 7 o'clock this morning, and at like, yeah, it was like 7 o'clock this morning, and I was like, huh, that's weird. An alarm hasn't gone off yet. And I looked at my the clock on my dashboard, and of course I haven't changed it after daylight savings, so at the time on that said 8 o'clock, and I was like, oh shit, am I late for work? And I tried to turn on my phone, and my phone was dead, so my brain was scrambling, and I had to think for a very long minute about how to do math at 7 a.m. this morning, to be able to remember if I was late for work already. It was a lot for being awake. It's a lot. It's a lot. Ooh, tell me the promised skill. Know you of dark fossil rocks. They contain things such as rare fossils and jewels and the like. To find them takes a certain trick, and that is this. Ugh, 70 last week? They're gonna have heart palpitations by the time they're like 30. Now you know my final secret, and dark fossil rocks are yours for the taking. However, I must warn you, dark fossil rocks can be quite the devil to clean, but the rewards inside make it quite worth the effort. 10 a day? I can't even look at a monster without getting heart palpitations, man. I don't know how you people do it. I have brothers on Rabular Island and Ilium Island. They too will teach you essential techniques. Or I would make for them straight away. Cheerio! Okay. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that girl ain't living past 20. Oh my gosh. 10 a day? Alright. Unfortunately, it is 10 p.m. and I do have work tomorrow. So we will have to call it here. Alright, let's see if there's anyone who I'm able to raid. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I love you guys a lot. Thank you guys to everyone who came to stream. I'm just gonna see who... I want to see who's awake first. Ooh, it looks like Eternal Elasmosaur is doing Alien Isolation. We might go raid him. Go raid him for once, because usually it's usually he's not going later than me, so we might go raid him. Thank you also to everyone who watches the VODs afterwards. So far we haven't been having any dropped frames, which I've been really excited about. Any lag that was happening today was all because my computer doesn't like playing my totally legit DSi at the same time as my stream setup. So that was all just my computer throwing a bitch fit and not stream. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you guys so much for coming here. So I think we're gonna go say hi to Eternal Elasmosaur. This is also the first time I'm actually seeing his VTuber since he's debuted it, so that's exciting. It looks really cool. And then the plan is on Thursday I'm either gonna play more Sonic or the plan is to either play more Sonic or I'm going to start playing Pokemon Scarlet and start a challenge on that. Because I'm thinking about playing through it and having it so that I can only catch the Pokemon. Yeah, so I'm like I'll probably explain the rules when I play it. But I'm trying to make it harder for myself, so I might be doing that. So I will see you guys on Thursday. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Let's go say hi to Eternal Elasmosaur. He's playing Alien Isolation. It won't be a Nuzlocke, but it will be where I can only get EXP from battling trainers or for catching Pokemon on my team, and I can only catch 6 Pokemon, and I can only have 3 on my team and stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be other rules I add, but that's what I have so far. Alright, I'm sending you over to Eternal Elasmosaur. I love you. Bye!